I'm Rosemary Nichols-McGee from Nichols Garden Nursery in Albany, Oregon. Today we're going to do an old-fashioned farmer's squash drop. I have a fear of long knives. I do not like wielding an axe, and these Cucurbita maximus squashes can be very hard to cut into. So this one in particular is a Katie Sweetmeat, or Katie Sweet, a selection of Oregon sweetmeat that she's been working on for over 10 years. And each year it gets just a little bit better. It is about 14 pounds, and if all goes right, we're going to have several pieces. And there we are. A couple nice pieces of this. The seeds are free. And it's kind of interesting to me the way the seeds form in this sort of a cluster. And these we collect and wash and dry and separate and really bring the moisture down on them. But this is what we'll be selling to you to grow your next crop of Katie Sweetmeat, or Katie Sweet. Thank you. These winter squashes aren't just to produce seed for the next generation, but they represent a high-quality food, full of beta-carotene, carbohydrates, a little protein, and other nutrients in there. It really is a good plant, a good squash to have in your diet. How do we fix these squashes? These can be anywhere, used in ways from soups, to main dishes, to a side dish where you just have squash, to incorporate it in desserts. And there's certain spices that really go well with them. The cinnamon, the nutmeg, the allspice. Clove is minimal amounts. I have a soup recipe that has a little bit of vanilla in it that you'll find on my blog. For main dishes, I've had really good ravioli that has had a little bit of sage, a little bit of shallot, or a little bit of shallot and a little rosemary worked into it. And you don't have to wrap that up in pasta. You can just make that something that you can scoop and serve on your plate. For desserts, there's squash pies, of course. Almost all your pumpkin pies are truly out of commercial squash. You can make cookies. You can just kind of go on from there. But they're very, very versatile. And if you're overwhelmed with these squashes and you don't know what to do, you have some things. One of them is work out a way to contribute excess squash to the soup pantry or soup kitchen, someplace where people in need have access to this kind of very good hearty food. And the other is, when I've had extra, I bake a lot in the oven. And then anybody who happens to come by, I'll say, would you like some winter squash? And they look at me just a little bit scared. I say, it's already cooked. Oh, already cooked? Why, yes. And so you can, just distribute it around pretty fast to other people who probably should be better acquainted with high-quality winter squash. Thank you.